We're not one to question Niko Kovac, but there were some questions that obviously we still have after the game. Just looking at the open 45 minutes, if you are Vincent Kompany, do you feel like Bayern probably should have maybe taken more of their chances in that first half to probably give them a bit more breathing room in that second half?
Well, obviously, when you ask them, they say, yeah, we would have liked to take their chances. Whether they were sloppy, not quite sure. I'd say it was almost a perfect first half, the way they played. The only thing that was missing was the goals. So, yes, they would have wanted to score more goals, but second half, they need to look at themselves and say they should have done better. All
right, well, let's get some post-match reaction now, specifically from the winning side. A man who is probably tired of talking to us, but he just can't stop scoring. Harry Kane is with Archie.
That's right, Harry Kane can't stop scoring and Bayern can't stop winning. How would you describe their performance today, Harry?
It was a good performance, you know. I feel like after the international break, the first game back is never easy. A lot of players getting back late Wednesday, late Thursday, and you're playing against a really good side. So for about 50, 60 minutes, I thought we dominated, we controlled the game. The first half, we probably should have been 2 or 3-0 up. But you give these type of teams a chance and it gets difficult, and obviously done well to get the second goal, then conceded straight after, which was annoying, but overall we can be really pleased.
What's your position exactly? Because we're saying everywhere.
Yeah, today was more in midfield, I'd say. Probably 6, 8 and 10. But that's, I enjoy it. I enjoy, you know, a different side of my game. I know everyone's used to me being up top and scoring goals, but I feel like I can contribute a lot more. And today was the prime example. I still managed to obviously get on the score sheet, which was nice, but ultimately it was more about defending, about tackles, about picking up second balls, and then playing the passes in behind, which worked pretty well.
Just finally a word on the goal. Right timing with getting the movement off your man?
Yeah, I weren't really picked up, and then it was kind of, they have like a weak zone at the front, so we said before the game to try and get bodies in there, and obviously I just used my body well against one of their players and was able to flick it on, and it was a nice goal.
Harry, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Back to you.
Yeah, it's pretty brilliant to see. I don't think he will be displacing Manu Neuer anytime soon there, but Harry Kane just extra levels to his game. He seems to just get better and better.
He does, and he enjoys, and as I said, in the second half, when he realised it was necessary to support his team defensively, he dropped even deeper. Normally you'd say he's a number 10, maybe number 8, and he even said he was like a number 6, and that is something that was required in the second half, and he did it well.
Yeah, Harry Kane there, obviously playing in a number of different roles. But now let's get some more post-match reaction, this time from the losing side, from Borussia Dortmund. Let's see who's with Archie.
We are live, Basti.
We're working, come on.
Here we go. Gregor, what was said at half-time, first of all, because we saw a different Dortmund in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, I think we played the second half the way we want to start the first half. First half was really difficult. I mean, you can tell you didn't really had any opportunity to play to anyone. I think they had a really aggressive pressing, and we didn't find the solutions, or we didn't have the movement to really play from behind, and so it was a really tough game for us. And the second half, we just said, hey, come on, guys. The way we talked from the beginning, come here, play football, be courageous, try to do the best you can, and try to win this game. And yeah, I think we did a great second half. And it's unfortunate that, the result at the end was the way it was.
Nedum.
So was it not really about the tactics going into the second half? It was more about the mentality?
I think it was maybe a little bit of both, of course, but especially when you play in Munich, it's always about the mentality and the things that come from inside, you know. But yeah, I mean, the coach said some good stuff, and I think the team showed a different phase in the second half. It was a good game, and I think we played a top second half. It's unfortunate the way that the result at the end is how it is, you know.
Bastian.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Like that first half was tough for Borussia Dortmund. You had to run a lot against the ball and didn't win the second balls as well. But you know also that Dortmund is able to change their face for the second half. I mean, Metscher, they had Adeyemi, when Kimmich had the loss, had a big chance. So that Dortmund, and still after the 2-0 came back with a 2-1, you had a chance to take a point. You know, from here, not easy to get away from it, but you see that Dortmund of the second half, how consistent, like they're stable, you know. First half, I must say the power of Munich was strong, but second half, Borussia Dortmund did, I think, a very good job.
I want to add a question to that, because let's not forget, this is only your first defeat of the season. What steps have you taken forward as a team this season?
Yeah, I mean, Of course, we did a lot of good stuff until now. I think right now, for me, it's really difficult because of course, we want to come here and we want to win this game. And the way we played the first half is really, it's annoying because we showed how we can play as well, how we can play here in the same day, in the same game. So yeah, I think today there was more in for us, and if we started the way we started the second half.
Just finally, 7 points away are Bayern right now. Can you still look at overtaking them?
I mean, we fight to the end. I mean, we have been in dark positions before, and we kept believing, we kept fighting, and I think that's the way we have to approach this one as well. I mean, the season goes 34 games, and crazier things happen, so I think we just need to keep working, keep improving, keep playing the way we played before and we played in the second half, and yeah, keep fighting, man.
Greg, thank you for your time, as ever. On to Copenhagen.
Of course.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Gregor Kobel there with us, Alexis. Just want your first impressions of the game. We've not heard from you yet about your overall take.
Oh, hold on a second.
Hang on.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Get some gloves.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Look, I know you're
Fair
cold,
enough.
but that feels a bit overkill, mate.
Yeah, it's not for me, obviously. I'm not a goalkeeper, but I have a few friends there.
Okay, well, you're a good friend to your friends then. So talk to me then about your overview of that game, Bastian.
I must say, first off, I was impressed by Bayern Munich again. Like how they played, how they dominated the game. They could, I mean, the only mistake actually was that they didn't score the second or the third. Second half, Dortmund woke up in the end of the day. And also I must say, like, if you see the passes of Schlotterbeck second half, they created a lot of, from the back, those passes, diagonal passes, and they came back. They had good chances. Bayern dropped a little bit intensity, I had a feeling. And in the end, you almost must say, I mean, okay, Diaz had a great chance and to score the 3-1, but in the end, it could have also been 2-2 in the end, yeah?
Yeah, I would agree. And I think as you look back at that second half, Dortmund were the better team. And at times it felt like by a long way as well. I think all the stuff that we saw from Dortmund in that first half where they weren't necessarily passive, but they were letting Bayern get into a rhythm. All that stuff disappeared. All of a sudden, Dortmund are winning most of, if not all of their battles in that second half, forcing Bayern onto the back foot. And we saw more errors. We said at half-time, Bayern barely misplaced the pass. Come the second half, it was the exact opposite.
That's true, and I must say that's what I'm missing, or I was missing of Bayern Munich in the second half, especially the last 15-20 minutes. They didn't really start to combine or dictate or have like control, you know, like they had like 3-4 passes and the ball was gone, you know. So that's the thing where they have to improve to maybe control the game a little bit better, even if they're struggling a little bit, you know.